There exists an object in the DOM that is super weird because it behaves like an object and like undefined at the same time. It's sort of like the centaur in the JavaScript world. This object is document.all. Document.all acts like an object because it is a collection of all elements in the document. It allows accessing those elements by their index, their ID, or their name. But at the same time, it acts like undefined because type of document.all returns undefined. It shallowly equals both null and undefined, and when converted to a boolean, it becomes false. So putting document.all in an if condition will cause the if block to not execute. But let's see why we have this weird object in the first place. Document.all was originally introduced in Internet Explorer 4 as a proprietary feature. Its main use was to access elements by ID. Later, the W3C standardized a way to get elements by ID via document.getElementById. However, since Internet Explorer had the biggest market share for many years, many websites just assumed that document.all is supported and used it without testing for its presence. Obviously, these websites would break in other browsers. This is why there started being discussions about adding support for document.all in other browsers. However, supporting document.all meant that other browsers could be mistaken for Internet Explorer because of if blocks like this that test for the presence of document.all to detect Internet Explorer and use its proprietary APIs. To prevent this misdetection, the W3C ended up standardizing document.all as a falsy object that behaves like undefined. But wait, wasn't this a violation of the JavaScript specification, according to which all objects were truthy? Yes, indeed. As mentioned in the HTML specification at the time, this was a willful violation of the JavaScript specification, at least until ECMAScript 2019, which introduced an internal property called isHTML_DDA that when set on an object allows it to have these unusual behaviors. Document.all is the only object to have this internal property set. As of 2023, document.all is supported by all major browsers. However, it is a legacy object and it is not recommended for use in modern web applications. So it's good that you know that such a weird object exists, but please don't use it.